You walk out of a brilliant lecture or a high-stakes client meeting and immediately realize half of the critical details have already evaporated from your memory. We all want a flawless, automatic record of our spontaneous ideas without having to furiously scribble in a notebook. Enter the Plaud Note Pro. It weighs exactly 30 grams, mirrors the dimensions of a standard credit card, and magnetically mounts to your phone so you never leave it behind. The software promise is equally frictionless. You hit record, and it captures the audio, runs it through ChatGPT 4.0, and spits out a perfectly formatted summary, complete with speaker identification and mind maps directly to your screen. But the hardware runs $150 upfront, and to keep that advanced AI pipeline running at full capacity, you are locked into a yearly subscription of $155. Before committing to an ongoing annual bill for a dedicated recording device, we have to ask a practical question. Your phone already has a high-end microphone and access to free AI applications. Why pay a premium? The entire note-taking landscape right now is a tug-of-war between two opposing forces: frictionless convenience and financial cost. Let's map your options on a quadrant chart. The horizontal axis is workflow friction. The vertical is financial cost. Plaud sits top left, high cost, zero effort. Bottom right, your native smartphone tools cost nothing but demand high manual workflow. We are going to test Plaud's automated ecosystem against a $1,000 flagship phone, a mid-range tablet, and a $100 budget Android. The goal isn't to see if AI summaries work. They do. The goal is to figure out if skipping 3 minutes of copy and pasting is actually worth an annual tax. When you use the Plaud, the inputs and outputs are incredibly clean. Because it handles audio processing separately, it doesn't drain your phone's battery. It identifies different speakers flawlessly, filters out background noise, and formats the text precisely to the template you select. Yet the business model relies heavily on artificial scarcity. This progress bar shows the subscription model's fatal flaw. Despite the yearly fee, you face a hard cap of 1,200 transcription minutes monthly. A student will burn through that allowance fast, forcing you to buy minute bundles like a prepaid phone from 1998. Let's compare that against the premium, free alternative, a flagship device like the Google Pixel. Google's native recorder app is excellent. It records, transcribes, and offers an AI-generated summary right on the device, without asking for a credit card. It works perfectly until you cross the 20-minute mark. At that point, the AI throws an error, stating the file is too long to summarize. That duration limit renders the Pixel's native summary tool highly unreliable for a 1-hour corporate all-hands meeting or a typical university seminar. You choose your poison. Plaud restricts total monthly volume, while Google restricts your per-meeting duration. Moving away from Google, we find a highly capable workaround hiding on recent Samsung Galaxy devices. The native Samsung voice recorder application generates sharp, accurate transcriptions and handles AI summaries locally. It doesn't charge a monthly fee, and you can find it on older devices like a refurbished Galaxy S22 costing around $200. The catch is the formatting. It isn't perfectly tailored to your specific meeting type, so you'll likely need to manually copy the raw text and paste it into the free version of ChatGPT to get the exact layout desired. And if we drop all the way down to a $100 budget Android phone without a fancy recorder app, you still have options. Every Android device includes a live transcribe accessibility feature. You can turn it on, set your phone down, and let it capture the spoken text in real time. But the friction here is severe. On budget devices, you cannot easily record raw audio and transcribe at the same time. You capture the text, copy it into a document, and manually prompt an AI every single time. This matrix breaks down the trade-offs. Plaud is low friction, but has high costs and strict minute caps. Premium smartphones drop costs to zero with medium friction, but impose duration limits. The budget strategy gives unlimited capability for free, but exacts high workflow friction. Bypassing the subscription fee is entirely possible, provided you are willing to act as your own project manager to stitch the software gaps together. Strip away the sleek aluminum housing, and the Plaud Note Pro is ultimately a beautifully designed, highly polished wrapper for ChatGPT. To decide if you need it, follow this flowchart. Start at the top. Do you have a strict budget limit? If yes, next question. Do you own a modern Samsung or Pixel? If you do, skip the Plaud entirely. Students taking heavy course loads or anyone actively watching their monthly expenses should avoid subscription fatigue. The minute limits will penalize you for studying, and the recurring costs add up fast. Spending 3 extra minutes to copy and paste a native transcript into an AI app is a minor inconvenience that keeps over $300 in your bank account during year 1 alone. But let's reset the board. If you do not have a strict budget, the path leads directly to buying the Plaud. This recommendation is for corporate executives, consultants, and sales professionals attending back-to-back client meetings. In those environments, you cannot afford to fumble with apps, worry about 20-minute cutoffs, or manually format notes. Having perfectly structured, speaker-separated action items delivered instantly yields an immediate return on investment for your career. The Plaud Note Pro doesn't give you superior artificial intelligence. It simply buys your time back. The final choice rests entirely on what a few extra minutes of your day is actually worth.